Oh, hey. I am slowly hobbling out. Our babysitter, I say babysitter, my daughter is coming out to help us with the farm since I'm hopping with my walker, and Rob is kind of out of commission right now with his elbow. We went to the doctor today. They put him in a soft cast. The soft cast was because his arm was still too swollen for a hard cast, and it goes all this soft cast comes all the way up to his shoulder, and he's got to keep it elevated above his heart, so he's down. We've had some pretty rough luck here in the past few days. I'm not trying to whine about it or anything, but dang it, we need a break. We just need a break. So I'm going to wheel these scraps out here and kind of do the food prep for the animals. Oh dang, I got a step. Okay, and a lot of hoses. Whew. Made it down the step without tipping it over. I don't want to speak too soon because the way our luck's going, yeah, I could tip it over before I get out here to the tack room where all the food is. Which is not a far walk, but you know, I don't want to push the luck because it hadn't been too good. I hear you. Dinner's coming, dinner's coming. Those are the pigs. These are the babies that you hear. I need to get two buckets ready. Everything's filled with water because of all the rain we had yesterday. Love it when friends and family donate table scraps. We actually ran out of 2 feet. We gotta go to the store and get some. That's all looking dry. Pretty delicious, right? All right, all right. Gotta get out of the bowl. So, one of the things that we are dealing with right now is because Rob is unable to do a lot of the stuff around the farm right now. I mean, he can do some things, but just not all of it. We have rigged up or hooked up an extension of an electric fence that goes out from their gate and gives them a bigger place to roam out here. You see that yellow wire down there? Now, it's a solar electric fence. And we have the solar box over here, but we cannot seem to get a reading to see if the fence itself works. And I'm not sticking my finger down there, and neither is Rob, to see if it works. And we don't want to let them out into that area unless we know that it's going to work for sure. So, I mean, they've really outgrown this area. And since I haven't been able to really work out in the yard, I haven't been able to put wood chips down. So we're starting to get an odor out here. The rain has not helped, because usually we don't have an odor from pigs, but they've really tilled up this area pretty good. This is their current enclosure, and it's not very big, and this is from the rain yesterday. It's pretty nasty. But we'll be able to open this fence right here, and they'll have some extra area out here to get out and till and play and dig in the woods. And then their friends, the bigger pigs that are actually getting ready to go off to be butchered, are just right across the way there. So yeah, we are ready to move them out. We just got to make sure we have the right stuff. I think we're going to have to go back to Tractor Supply. My brother-in-law is an electrician, and he has given Rob some suggestions today as to how to test this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do what the electrician says. As some of you may know, I am a potter outside of what we do here on the farm, and I just recently got a new kiln. So I'm loading my first load right now, and I sped up this process. This took me about 2 hours, but I'm putting kiln wash on all the shelves and loading my very first bisque before I finish doing other things with the animals. But so I hope you enjoyed this really fast loading of my kiln. I'd love for you all to check out some of my pottery on our website, www.bowersvillefarm.com. Just check it out and tell me what you think. I'm almost finished loading her, and I'm going to fire her up. Here you see my daughter Evelyn loading up our brand new lawnmower onto the trailer. Our John Deere lawnmower kicked the bucket, and along with the other bad things that happened over the past few weeks, we went out and bought this new lawnmower, and it died too. And then my husband, on the way home, before he hurt himself, he ran over several nails, and my daughter also had to take his tire and fix it this morning. So yeah, it's been a pretty bad week, to say the least. This is a shot of the grass in our yard, because we haven't been able to cut grass for 2 weeks. In some areas, I think it's knee deep. It's ridiculous. So we returned the lawnmower back to Lowe's, got our money back, and my husband and I started thinking, okay, is it time to buy a tractor? We did try to get our John Deere lawnmower fixed, but there are no motors to be had. So we went and we actually pulled the trigger and bought ourselves a 1023R John Deere compact tractor. This is a shot of Evelyn finishing up putting the Craftsman lawnmower back on the trailer so we could head it back to Lowe's. But we did it. We are buying a tractor, and it's on its way. So it is tractor delivery day, and we went through Blanchard Equipment in Ridge Springs and purchased our 1023R compact John Deere tractor, and it has arrived. And look at our yard. It can use cutting. Watch as Miss Posey disappears off in the distance in the grass because it's so tall. Now you have to know that we are not sponsored by John Deere or Blanchard Equipment, but the service at Blanchard is amazing. So if you do live in South Carolina, you ought to check them out. And of course, John Deere, it speaks for itself. We're just so excited about this equipment. Crazy! Now they offer 2 compact tractors, a 1023R, which is what we purchased, and a 1025R, which the 1025 is a little more expensive for basically the same package. It just has a few little upgrades. I guess you could say a few more bells and whistles, which we didn't seem to need. As you can see, my husband Rob is a very happy man with his new tractor. So a happy ending to a very terrible 2 weeks between broken ankles and dislocated elbows and broken lawnmowers. This has ended very well with a new tractor. When the gentleman from Blanchard Equipment delivered our tractor, he did go through how to use it, all the special little things you do to remove the front bucket and the lawnmower and all that kind of stuff, which now we can't remember. So I think it's time that we take out the instruction manual and read it. Oh God. So already we have put this tractor to good use, loading and unloading hay from the barn into the pastures for the animals, cutting our lawn most obviously, and the dreams of all the other future things we get to do with it. I think a tiller is on its way. They didn't have it quite yet, so we're going to have a tiller so we can till areas if we need to in the garden. So I'll leave you with this side of me cutting grass. This thing is amazing. I absolutely love it. If you enjoyed this video today, like and subscribe, and we will see you good folks next time, and say a prayer for us. We don't need any more bad luck out here. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again next time. Bye.